What's up, my friends? Sativ here once again with another episode of Real Talk. Last episode we talked a little bit about my YouTube channel as well as the importance of striving to help those around you in any way that you can, because no matter how big or small, a positive gesture can go a long way in today's society. This video is going to be following sort of a similar path, but it's going to be more related to yourself. It's going to be more personal. While the other video was talking about how it's important to be positive in an outward way and spread positivity to those around you, this video is going to focus on yourself. Spreading positivity inside your own psyche. Because I feel a lot of times, and I myself am guilty of this as well, people beat themselves up. They get really negative, and honestly, that doesn't do you any good at all. When you put yourself in that state of mind where you feel like, I'm stupid, or I'm really bad at this, right from saying that, you're giving yourself an assumed position on whatever you're going to be doing. I mean, even if you've done it in the past and you feel like, yeah, I suck at this, it's just the truth. If you keep reinforcing that negativity, eventually you're not going to be able to break out of it. And I know a lot of times it's way more difficult than simply just saying like, no man, I'm awesome. Or, you know what, actually, I'm not that bad. If it was that easy, I don't think anybody would have any issues at all. A lot of the times your self-imposed limitations or your negative opinion about your performance is greatly blown out of proportion. Some people, and it's a good quality to have to an extent, judge themselves very, very harshly. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, it's actually a really positive thing to do, to look at your own works and look at yourself and pick away at your negative aspects and be aware of them and embrace them and try your best to correct them. But that is an entirely different process from beating yourself up and just giving yourself a hard time. On one hand, you're taking a look at your weaknesses, you're aware of your flaws, and you're trying to find ways to work around them or improve them. On the other hand, you're aware that you have a weakness, or you're aware that your performance in some field is, well, less than desirable. But what you're doing is you're not taking a step back from the situation and analyzing your performance to find a way to improve. It might sound really simple and basic, but it's just 2 points of view, 2 different states of mind that people put themselves into in different situations. Some people are really confident in some situations, they perform very well, and they feel like, they're gonna go in there and they're gonna do what they do. But if you're in a situation that's awkward or out of your comfort zone, and you have a really bad first experience, it's gonna leave you with a negative outlook on, that specific thing. So what mode are you in right now? Are you in a positive headspace? Or are you in a negative one? I myself get caught up in the negative quite often. It's nothing to be ashamed of, and it happens to everyone at some point in time. But what's important is that we be consciously aware of when we slip in to that negative mode of thinking. And when we do, that we quickly find a way out of it. Because honestly, guys, there's no point in beating yourself up if you feel like you suck at something, because you got it in you to improve. No matter what sort of physical disabilities or mental disabilities you might have for what you're trying to accomplish, you can find a way to pull it off. Human beings are incredibly resourceful, and they've done some of the most miraculous things on this planet, and you're one of them. So give yourself some damn credit and have some self-respect. You can do infinitely more things than you give yourself credit for, and it's important to remember that anytime you feel like you suck, it's just another opportunity for you to overcome that barrier and learn something new. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Real Talk, and I hope you've got some feedback in the comments, because the last video there were some awesome comments from you guys. I honestly hadn't seen people, open up and post me paragraphs like that before. It was really cool. I'm looking forward to those again. And until next time, my friends, I want you to stay positive and have a good day.